WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Visit Bloomington, Indiana, where Hoagie Carmichael, Booker T. Jones, and John Mellencamp impacted the city and helped it become a music destination. Bloomington is home to a variety of musical artists, live music venues, and hundreds of annual music events. More information at musicbloomington.com. This is Small Studio Signal Boost from WFYI. I'm Melissa Davis, your host tonight, along with co-host Adam Gross. We're continuing our celebration of 10 years of small studio sessions. Tonight, we'll listen back to indie-based alt-rock band Wife Patrol, with a listen back to their 2017 small studio session, and then we'll find out what the band is up to now, with a listen to their latest music and tracks from their new album, NOPLACE. NOPLACE explores themes of decline and desolation in Indianapolis. Wife Patrol bassist and singer Nicole O'Neill explains.
You can both live someplace, love it, appreciate it, build community, but also have space for critique.
We'll hear more from the band with Kyle Long. That's coming up. Stay with us for an hour of new music from Indiana-based artists here on Small Studio Signal Boost. First, let's listen to a song from Indianapolis-based rock supergroup The Last Four. The four-piece band has a new album out. This is only one from The Last Four: Rusty Redenbacher, Wes Rutenberg, Tufty Clow, and Devin Ashley.
And should you ever leave, I could not conceive this dream has been undone.
That was indie-based rock supergroup The Last Four with only one from the band's new album, The Last Four. You're tuned to Small Studio Signal Boost from WFYI. I'm Melissa Davis with Adam Gross. Coming up, we'll hear from Small Studio alums Wife Patrol as we celebrate 10 years of small studio sessions. But first, Adam, what's happening in the world of Indiana music?
I have a new one from Indianapolis-based artist Jeb Banner. Banner told the history of this new song on Facebook, saying, "A few weeks ago, I was in a foul mood, frustrated with the world and myself, so I took a bike ride to sweat it out. After a while, a melody and feeling came to me, so I raced home and wrote and recorded a quick demo of this song, Sand, and then headed to the studio the next night and recorded it with Wes Rutenberg on drums, bass, and guitar, so this is double Wes today." The song is about myself, our country, and our current moment. Let's give it a listen. This is Jeb Banner with Sand on Small Studio Signal Boost.
I'm hitting the walls, I'm hitting the roof. Everywhere I turn, I feel spooked. There's no ground, where should I stand? Everything I hold turns to sand.
Well, Adam, I have one more tonight. This is from a submission to our small studio sessions. I haven't heard of the band before. They're new to me, but they have several albums dating back to 2023. So they've been going for a while now. And the single that we're going to listen to was recorded at Postal Recordings in Indy. This is Sam and the Suede Puppies with Jaded, here on Small Studio Signal Boost.
Jade's favorite song was playing out at the party, buried somewhere in the background.
You're tuned to Small Studio Signal Boost. You can find some of the music featured tonight by following our playlists. Just search for WFYI Music on Spotify. Good evening. I'm Melissa Davis here with co-host Adam Gross. And Adam, we're going to listen to some current Wife Patrol music in just a few moments.
Yeah, so Wife Patrol has been an Indianapolis band for a while now. They played the small studio back in 2017.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, quite some time ago, before I worked here. They're wonderful. They have a new album out called NOPLACE. We're going to listen to their 2017 small studio session later in the show. We're celebrating 10 years of small studio sessions this summer. But before we get to that, they were gracious enough to come by and play some of their new songs for us.
Yes, and they sound so good. Also, we have a chance to catch up with the band here. Kyle Long produced a very interesting feature on Wife Patrol. The band has gained attention for their pop-punk influenced sound. Outlets including Vice, Bandcamp, and Afropunk have praised the group's music. Wife Patrol's latest album is titled NOPLACE. The music explores themes of decline and desolation in Indianapolis. And Adam, I think it would be hard to find a band that loves indie more.
Right.
So it's kind of interesting to hear their take on this. I think it's very honest and true, and also a look towards what we can do better and celebrating the city right now.
It feels like Indianapolis is a central theme on this record.
For sure.
The album's title is No Place.
Yeah.
At one point in time, Indianapolis was called India No Place. Is that an intentional sort of reference to that name?
So a lot of these songs were written during the depths of the pandemic and lockdown and kind of in the year or two afterwards. So we were kind of finding resonance between these different feelings of isolation. As you say, Indianapolis was, you say at one time, in people's less kind moments still, refer to it as India No Place. So this kind of almost cultural isolation, even political isolation for more progressive-minded folks in a place like this, and just this overall sense, not just Indianapolis, but just kind of this overall sense of decline, and trying to just find a way to make it, not just make it positive or whatever, but just to turn it into something that we can process and make into art, so that it's not just a negative thing.
Here in the arts community particularly, there's a habit of just celebrating Indianapolis in this often kind of mindless way.
Thumbs down.
Yeah. This is definitely not going to be adopted by Visit Indy is the new theme song of Indianapolis.
We are part of a succession of artists who clearly love this place, spend a lot of time here, are from here, however they come to know it, if they, adopt it later in life or it's where they've grown up, and artists that we find, their work to be very resonant. So, as an example, Robert Indiana, Kurt Vonnegut, and while some of the work is pointed in the way that it talks about the place, I do think that it comes from a place of love and appreciation and pushing us, to continue to be better. And I think that, it's fair to be critical of a place that you appreciate and a place that, you're committed to.
Nicole, did you want to add any thoughts, opinions on that subject?
I think it's a mix of things. You can both live someplace, love it, appreciate it, build community, but also have space for critique. But if someone from outside of here and doesn't know anything about indie says something, I'm like, well, but you don't know what you're talking about. There's also this and there's this. And you can both love it and also have that space to say, there are so many reasons why I call this place home, but there's also things I would love to see be a little bit better.
Thanks, Kyle, for that feature on Wife Patrol. The band's new album, No Place, is out now. And Adam, you recorded Wife Patrol just like a few months ago here at WFYI. We're going to listen to that session now. I'm trying to think, it was only a few months ago. It was so good to see the band again and to welcome them back to the WFYI studio.
Yeah, they're as good as ever.
They really are.
Wonderful songs. I love seeing how their songwriting has changed, progressed, great musicianship, wonderful vocals, too. They harmonize really well, and that really shines in this session.
Hey, we're Wife Patrol. We're super excited to be back at Small Studio here at WFYI, and we are going to play some songs from our new album called No Place.
I live in a place that isn't real. I'm alone, so I do whatever I want to do. My only mission is cover more ground. I'll go anywhere as long as it's not here. Annihilating eternity. All my memories are in the past, but I can't go back there. It's Mario style. My words and actions all instantly disappear.
This song's called We Who Are About To.
Was that me? My own face on the screen. Where is it coming from? The wind of change to fan the flames and then burn away. We who are about to. We who are about to. Will it be better now? I killed my own and sat on the throne and got carved in stone. What am I looking at in present? Another begins. We who are about to. We who are about to. What am I looking at? What do I see? And what's that me? My own face on the screen. And isn't it beautiful to serve no king, to will a dream, to end all things? We who are about to. We who are about to.
UFO.
All right.
The song's called UFO.
Let's go to space.
Okay.
Let's go sometime for a ride in my UFO. Let's go. I'll drive the speed of light down Andromeda Road. We're but you're here, you don't mind. Two satellites. Let's go tonight for a ride in my UFO.
You are fed up with this place. We have built a craft to take you beyond the upper atmosphere, and we're out of here. There's no hope, let's run away.
Let's go sometime for a ride in my UFO. Let's go. I'll drive the speed of light down Andromeda Road. We're but you're here, you don't mind. We're two satellites. Let's go tonight for a ride in my UFO.
Got no problems up in space. You are well beyond the reach of the living. There's no time of day. We can never age. Disappear without a trace. Let's go. No class reunions up in space. Your big strange father cannot send you an email. There's no setting sun, only tedium, 'cause there is nothing up in space. So let's go sometime for a ride in my UFO. Let's go. I'll drive the speed of light down Andromeda Road. I'm here, but you're here, you don't mind. We're two satellites, so let's go tonight for a ride in my UFO.
Everybody's doing a great job, by the way.
Yes, thank you, everyone who's making us sound great.
Yeah, thanks to WFYI for your information. His song's called Ruthless.
There's a place where the ideal's real. Can't see, touch, taste, smell, hear. But like a wound, it knows how to heal. I know
That was Wife Patrol playing tracks from their new album No Place live here at WFYI Studios. And you can see a video of the performance of one of these songs, Ruthless, if you go to the WFYI Instagram page.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks for recording that session. This is Small Studio Signal Boost. And coming up, we're going to listen back to Wife Patrol's 2017 Small Studio session here on Small Studio Signal Boost. Stay tuned. WFYI podcasts are made possible by Heartland Film, presenting the Academy Award qualifying Indie Shorts Film Festival, showcasing 250 short films at Living Room Theaters and Newfields, July 23rd through July 28th. Tickets at indieshorts.org. This is Small Studio Signal Boost. Thanks for listening. You can find the podcast edition of the show most places you get your podcast or at our website, wfyi.org/podcasts. I'm Melissa Davis, joined by Adam Gross. We just listened to Wife Patrol's latest recording on their new album, No Place. But now we're going to listen back to the band's first small studio session, and I think it was the third year of the series, 2017. We're celebrating 10 years of small studio sessions, and we've been so lucky to have bands like Wife Patrol record full sessions in the WFYI actual small studio. I really love the work that we've done here on Small Studio Sessions, and this session is a highlight. It was during the beginning. Wife Patrol was a new band on the scene, and it was cool to book a band with a lot of buzz. And they have just kept growing over the years. They've released top-notch music. This new album, No Place, is fantastic, and it's really cool to see the band touring and playing all over the city. So let's listen back to Wife Patrol's 2017 session here on Small Studio Signal Boost.
This is Wife Patrol, and we're wishing a happy 10th anniversary to WFYI's Small Studio Sessions.
Go ahead.
Hey, we're Wife Patrol. We're going to do a small studio session.
This one's called Electric Blizzard.
Landlocked seaside, in this big red home, beach the shoreline to a cold. Seasons clash in this prairie scene. I'm moonwalking through a dream.
snow, the street lamps frozen to the bone. Silent footsteps, ghost tied under coats. I hear the white thunder glow. Ice is melting, though it's 10 below. Louder, harder than a stone. Lost in a haze of scarlet and clay. Island wind swallows your scream. Island window.
But hey, we're Wife Patrol. My name's Nicole O'Neill. That's Natasha O'Neill. And that's Greg O'Neill. And we all have the same last name, kind of. I like to say that they spell theirs wrong.
I'm in a race against time. I need a raise right on time. I'm in a race against time. I need a raise right on time. I'm in a race against time. I need a raise right on time. I'm in a race against time. I need a raise right on time.
We all met at a casino on New Year's Eve.
It's as wholesome as it sounds.
As wholesome as it sounds. I don't think I spent anything, actually. We were in pursuit of a Michael Jackson slot machine, and there's only a few in the world, and one was at a casino in Indiana. So that was the actual premise of going, was just to see the Michael Jackson slot machine. It was pretty cool. There was a ZZ Top slot machine next to it.
It's hard to believe there's only a couple Michael Jackson slot machines in the world.
Maybe there's more now. Maybe they're popping up more, but
He's making a name for himself.
it was pretty impressive. So that was a song called In a Race. It's one of our newer jams, but now we have even newer jams than that. So, but I really like that song. Next one's called Starlight Sun.
Speaking of Michael Jackson.
Speaking of Michael Jackson. So the Michael Jackson Easter egg.
Google it.
Yeah, you got to Google
You're on the
Starlight
internet.
Sun Michael Jackson and you'll know what's up.
together, hide away inside the twilight zone forever. I'll bring a barking dog along. You bring your sketchbook and your ruby rule. Litmus test, acid tongue, knowledge base, the starlight guardian angel, special friend, chimera, girl gang, soulmate till the end, whatever, tangled corn silk on the plant, my fingers burning in the gravitron. Yeah. Brian Mist, migrate on, redhead crane, dance at dawn, litmus test, acid tongue, knowledge face, the starlight sun.
Thank you. We got one more.
One more jam. This song's called How Do You Know, in parentheses, if you're alive.
It is too hard to sympathize when you are working all the time. Together we get out alive. So grab your brains and say goodbye. Let's take a walk or have some tea. We'll sit and talk our misery. See all those clowns running this town. You want some help? We gotta sail. I'm gonna do. What if I die before I do? Well, what you think I'm searching to? What anyway? It was too late. How do you know if you're alive? How do you know if you're alive? How do you prove it to your own mind?
That was Indianapolis-based alt-rock band Wife Patrol from their 2017 small studio session. That was recorded by the late and great Cedric Freeman and also Chris Flood. Nice to remember Cedric and Chris and all of their great work on our project, and Wife Patrol was one of our highlight sessions.
Mm-hmm. And if you'd like to watch some video from that session, you can head over to our Instagram page. There's a clip of the track, How Do You Know If You're Alive, on our Instagram and other socials. And then you can always watch the full session and any of the full sessions at wfyi.org/smallstudio or on YouTube.
Yeah, and you know what? We should thank Chris Eberfeld, who is our lighting director.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, such beautiful lighting, and has really evolved over the years to where it is now. So thanks, Chris, for all of your work on Small Studio Sessions as we celebrate 10 years. You're listening to Small Studio Signal Boost. I'm Melissa Davis here with co-host Adam Gross. So what's happening in the world of live music?
I have a couple shows coming up this next weekend. Saturday, July 19th, Bloomington Legends, the United States 3, and Uvula are reuniting for a show at the Hi-Fi in Indianapolis. And newer indie artist Connor McLaren is opening the show, making it a triple header. It's going to be a good one. That's the 19th at the Hi-Fi. And then the next night, Sunday, July 20th, Goshen's Jagalchi, who I've played on the show a few times before, is playing at the Melody Inn. They just released a wonderful new album and are going out on tour to promote it. That's Sunday, July 20th at the Melody Inn.
Nice, the Mel. We love the Mel.
Yeah.
As part of the Indie Park's summer concert series, Alt Indie, Enigma Fig will play at Garfield Park. That's Thursday, July 17th at 7 p.m. And then the next week on July 25th, JBJ Collective will play at 7 p.m. at MLK Junior Park.
It's a lot of good park shows. Also, Enigma Fig is a cool band name.
That's a cool band name. I always love the band names. So
What's
much
up with
fun.
that fig? Why isn't it Enigma?
And you mentioned the Hi-Fi. Well, there's so much going on at the Hi-Fi. Friday, July 18th, the Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band will make a hometown return to Indy at Hi-Fi Annex with an outdoor all-ages show. That's Friday, July 18th, the Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band at Hi-Fi Annex. And a fun fact, the Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band was our first small studio sessions band. It's very nice to see them back in Indy. They don't come often, so that'll be a good show to check out. That's the latest in Indiana music. Be sure to follow your favorite artists on social media for updates and info. This is Small Studio Signal Boost. Adam Gross and Roxana Caldwell created our show. This episode was produced by Adam Gross and me, Melissa Davis. You can check out the podcast edition of the show most places that you get your podcasts or at wfyi.org/podcasts. Thanks for listening tonight, and thanks for your continued support of public media. You can join in membership anytime at wfyi.org/give. This is a tough time for public media, to say the least, and we would love to hear from you. You can also give at wbaa.org/give. And we are at our last song of the night. Adam, what do you have?
This is the newest release from Bloomington-based Mycoda. Here's the track, I'm a General, a Master of Warfare. Have a great night.
WFYI podcasts are made possible by Heartland Film, presenting the Academy Award qualifying Indie Shorts Film Festival, showcasing 250 short films at Living Room Theaters and Newfields, July 23rd through July 28th. Tickets at indieshorts.org.